the balkanization of USSR was a good thing or a bad thing? And in either case, whatever your answer is, I would like to know why.
Yeah, look, I think I understand what you're saying. There was a kind of stability that existed when you had the Soviet Union, and what happened afterwards has produced a great deal of turmoil, right? Here's the problem. When you take that perspective, you are taking the perspective of the great powers, and you're forgetting that they're actually human beings living in all these countries. So when people say, the United States should never have expanded NATO, and I say this as somebody who was skeptical and cautious about how much and where and when the US should, and I always thought Ukraine was a bridge too far. But here's the problem. All those countries in the Soviet Union and in the Soviet sphere were utterly traumatized by Soviet domination. Remember, this is not like just losing a war to a country. For 45 years, these countries were dominated politically, culturally, socially from Moscow, totally against their will, right? When they escaped that domination in the early 1990s, they are desperate for some ability to buy insurance against a reconquest, a recolonization, a redomination by Moscow. So they're running around like crazy asking for support and security. What would you have said to them? No, it would be better for global stability if you just go back into the Russian domination and just leave us alone, right? That was our choice. So it's not an easy, and I say this, your question is a very good one, because there was an element of instability produced by this. But the element of instability is produced by free people wanting to be free. And I, for one, cannot place myself in a position of saying that is a bad thing. I would rather try to navigate that world and produce as much stability as I can. You can see this in Ukraine, right? The easiest thing for Ukrainian stability would be to just shut up and become part of Moscow's empire. But they're saying we're willing to die not to do that. It seems like it would be to dishonor them to say, no, we side with the Russian view of stability rather than your view of freedom.
ये है ideas of India.